out at the UVU track for probably a long time, end of an era for sure. Ran many miles around this track, walked many miles around this track, met a lot of really cool people from being at this track. I ran a 6:16 mile, which is pretty good. I felt a lot of aggression. I felt a lot of deep longing and kind of anger at my present situation, So I channeled all that into the run, which was amazing. And then after doing that, I walked a couple laps around the track and just felt like I needed to do another one, so I did. I did a second mile. That one was a 6:54, which is much slower. But the fact that I broke 7 minutes 2 times in a row like that, I was pretty pleased. That second run was mostly flow state. So I don't know, folks, there's a lot of things in my life I'm not pleased with, but there's some things I definitely am. Like, for one, I've been blessed with a very strong body, and I've been pretty good at taking care of it, at least with doing exercises and at least with cardio. So today's day 18 of daily YouTube live streams in a row. Really just legitimately wasted a ton of time comparing my life to other people's. Just stupid. Because once I was on the track running, I felt that connection to my future self. Like, I'm doing this for you, bro. I'm doing this so you can be there for your future wife and kids. Doing this so you can sleep well tonight. Like, I'm fighting for you, bro. So, pretty good ending to that chapter. Could have certainly been better, but again, we'll take it. I think that's been one theme I take from this season. One with many days of not really accomplishing much. It's like, hey, we'll take it. We'll take that little bit of progress. Or you applied for a couple of jobs and that's it. We'll take it. We'll take it, because that's the kind of thing that will move you forward to someplace better than where you currently are. So you just have to keep going. That's what it is at the end of the day. Because legitimately, I watched so many YouTube videos, so many shorts of all these fun things in other people's lives, highlights and moments and business stuff. Of course, I wasn't acting on any of it. Kind of in that same place, I'm gonna change my life starting here. I'm gonna be better about my social media use starting right here. And yeah, just slept until 2 today, and then just, I don't know, had a good chat with my parents, but at the end of the day, the deepest and most important connection you can really have is with God and with yourself. Really important to have that. For me, running track was instrumental for me doing better in my teen years with school, and just feeling, and getting into a better place overall with myself, knowing I could do hard things. I was doing a lot of running before I knew I had ADHD, and so that connected a lot of dots. And every time in my life, whenever I've, done some really hard run, I always feel better, and today's no exception, dude. Pushed myself on the track, I feel a lot better about myself. Obviously, I don't feel perfect about myself or anything. My food intake today has been really bad. Really haven't eaten much food, but it's okay. As life goes on, we keep going, we keep existing. I think that's something I would make clear to future Dallin real quick. It's just like, hey, bro, you're going to exist either way. You're going to exist either way. I don't anticipate you having a heart attack or anything crazy like that in the near future. You've been very good to yourself. You haven't had any drugs or anything like that. So chances of you just that happening is very small. So like, you need to make sure that you're trying to live the highest life you have the capacity to live. And know that's not going to happen overnight, and know that's not going to, it's just not going to happen quickly. But what I did tonight, like, I don't care what anybody says, you're not going to run a 16 mile. Like, that's close to breaking 6, which I haven't done since I was 17. You don't do that without having some level of physical discipline. And I like that term of physical discipline. It's the discipline to I'm at least going to get some steps in. For me, like, I really want the 10,000 steps thing. Like, that's a non-negotiable. That's no matter what. That's like, even if I spent all this time not really doing much, I'm still going to get the 10,000 steps. That's what I did today. Still got the 10,000 steps, even though today, like I said, watched a lot of Pokemon videos. And if it was self-directed, I think I would have felt better about it. But it was just kind of like just doing whatever and bouncing around. And yeah, it's like, what do you expect? Obviously, that's not going to be satisfying. Obviously, like, that's not going to help you get anywhere because there's no opposition. There's no real growth to that. But I'm pleased with what we did tonight. Running a 6:16 mile is pretty fast, pretty good. And like I said, I just put all that aggression, all that energy that I feel when I put it on the track. And then I ended up running another one. Again, I was going to do a third. I was like, no, we probably need to do the live stream for today. But it just goes to show real battle's in your mind. So the best thing you can really do is surround yourself with those reminders and those things that you are getting to that higher place. So even though today was extremely reactive, we're ending it on a high note. And that was something I was going to name this live stream, was like ending things on a high note, making sure you end the day on a high note. But yeah, it's humbling, it's tough. We keep going. Life's a lot easier when you can pour into your own cup. You alone know what you need. You know what you need better than what most people do. God knows obviously better than you do, but you know a lot of these things. So overall, pretty satisfied with that run. That made up a bit for not really getting much done today. I did apply for a job my parents sent to me. It was just kind of like, I don't know. Don't really have much faith I'll get this job, but we'll shoot the shot anyway. So that's that. I definitely see more blessing overflow from counting my blessings and being thankful for them. But yeah, I think it's just, I was thinking about with running too. It's like like when you start out with running and with most skills, like you start at this point where you make a lot of progress really fast and you're like excited. Then you hit this like plateau that a lot of people don't get past. We need to put like 6 months of solid effort to just get to that next level. And it's way more effort than you're putting in before. And that's where I'm at with my running. It's like, yeah, the 6:16 mile was solid, but to get to the below 6 mile, I'm going to have to put in more training. It's not going to just happen. You have to keep doing all the good things I'm already doing and add on some other good things I'm doing. That's what has to happen. So yeah, humbling day. Last time running at the track, it's usually these things, they just kind of pop up out of nowhere. It's like, oh, by the way, it's the Last time you're running at that track, at least for the time being, So, but end of the day, you don't get the life, you don't experience life, you get the life you focus on, which is a Tony Robbins quote. I completely agree. You're focused on different things. You're like, man, I'm doing so good. I'm building this thing, or I'm writing this thing. It's going to help so many people. You're going to feel good about yourself. When you're like, oh, I applied for these jobs and not much really happened, or I didn't make any money. It's like, well, that's a pretty dismal life. So it helps to focus on and have better things you're focused on and moving towards those things. That's really, really important. So anyway, we gotta keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, keep believing, keep trusting. I have faith. I could wake up really early tomorrow, really, really stinking early with a ton of energy, just get a ton done to where not really stressing so much as I've had a battle. It's always going to be a battle. You have to be fighting. You have to be like trying to improve things, and live stream just dropped, so it may not even upload the whole thing, which is frustrating, but yeah. It's life. There's ups and downs like every path you might choose. And you just have to accept that path, accept the things. Like the path I've chosen is pretty, I wouldn't say lonely, but singular in focus, singular in identity. A lot of these things, there's just not really any time for, bouncing around and wasting time. There's just not any time for that. So, yeah. It's just timing. It's just memories everywhere. Gonna make new memories at the new place. So we're just moving towards that right now. But yeah, today was good because it showed me what's possible when I just surrender and fight. And in that case, the battlefield was the track. With a singular focus. It says it in Matthew 6:22 that if your eyes single to the glory of God, your whole body shall be full of light, right? So that's super encouraging. But yeah, basically plug in the phone. Hopefully the live stream's still going. Hopefully it actually records the whole thing, and if not, that's okay too. We're chilling at 7%. So we have to plug this in. But yeah, overall, a lot of the lack of satisfaction with the thing in charge, letting other things speak for me and take charge, more or less. So yeah, we can go to bed satisfied because yeah, we'll take the 16 mile any day. just goes to show like what is valuable to me and what is not. Right, all that YouTube watching and stuff was not super helpful for me. Not very beneficial. But just like a hour on the track, running a 16-minute mile. It was pretty satisfying, pretty good. Charging at that 6%. 6%. So yeah, we gotta shower, we gotta stretch, gotta go to bed. Oh man. It's so easy to stress about the future. You don't even know what the future looks like. Why are you stressing about it? You can like plan things out for the future. You can hope for the future. You can work on things for the future. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come about as it always comes about. So, but yeah, running. Oh no. Running a bit today was good. It's really good. Really was helpful. Now we just gotta keep rocking and rolling. But it's crazy, man. It just shows time flies. It really does. We have like tomorrow night, we out of here. So be at a different place. Okay. So yeah, it's tough not to feel satisfied when you've done something that's inherently difficult. And even though I haven't had much financial success in this season, I have had some physical feats. I had a 24-mile run a little bit ago, had the 17-mile walk on Sunday. Yeah, been pretty blessed in that way. So we're definitely very, very blessed. So right now, the goal is pack things up. Everything that was great about this season, bring that to the next season. I enjoyed a lot watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, Cuphead. Dude, I could have just watched the rest of the Cuphead series. I could have watched the whole thing today instead of just watching a bunch of YouTube on my phone, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So it's the Thomas Frank thing of like low density fun versus high density fun. Low density fun, you think it's fun, like scrolling on social media or something like that. You think it's fun. But when you extend it out, it's actually not very fun at all, and certainly is not making these long-term memory things. See, I think that's like one of the main things. Like you're not gonna remember all these things. Whereas if it's like a TV show or a video game or something else, like you really enjoy and you have to like sink your teeth into it, you're gonna remember that much better. So anyway, so that's kind of what we're looking at. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and then we'll be done with this live stream. We're already past 10,000 steps for today, so that's good. I guess the other thoughts I'd say, just don't be a victim, no matter how tempting it is. No, it's tempting. You can do something to improve your situation today. For me, it would have been much better to go on a walk or to meet some new people or something like that. But I chose to kind of just isolate. It wasn't necessarily bad, it just wasn't productive. I was still able to run that 616 mile on the track with the sun. But I also watched, let's see, Snowman Gaming came up with this channel idea called like Unforgotten Game Secrets or something. And it was basically him pulling out like the most obvious things and pretending they were secrets. We had 22 shorts. I ended up watching all of those. Right? And with the ADHD brain always wanting dopamine, it can be kind of crazy. You just jump from video to video, and when you do that, it makes it so the other things don't seem very great, in comparison. And when I actually tried doing something on the computer that was productive, my internet was being super slow. So I was like, what the heck? So I guess the thing I'd say about that, it's like your day starts every day, starts new every day. Your attention starts new every day. However, you do have memories from previous times, wins and things that were not wins. Dude, I wish so bad I could snap my fingers and my face would just shave. I absolutely like shaving's okay, I guess, because it's one of those things. And dude, honestly, if I just shaved today, that would have been a win because I just don't like it at all. I think a lot of it is like it's just not a satisfying thing for me. It takes way too long, and there's always a danger of cutting yourself while doing it. Um, but probably will make some time to do that tomorrow because I just know, especially when it gets this long. Like, oh geez, remember when I had it crazy, crazy long? But now we gotta. Oh gosh, shave it off. It just feels icky. It feels just don't like, no, don't want. So anyway, honestly, I could try shaving it before going to bed. That would be fire. Or really start shaving it or something. Any kind of progress is progress. You know what I mean? So even if doing this live stream seems like, I mean, there's only one person here, right? And there hasn't been a single chat this whole time I've been talking, even though that seems valueless. There's power in showing up for yourself, which is basically what we're doing here. Showing up for myself, even when it's hard to do that. Like today, like we had that really good run, a really good mile, and just living in that same energy that I generated for myself, basically. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. That's just how this goes. The energy you end with today. You start with the next day. So, could be really stinking good. Um, Probably clean a lot, dude. Could have done so many things. Like today could have just been the clean of cleaning days. Could have, there's so many things. I could have walked all the way to my new apartment today. Like I legitimately could have done that. It would have been crazy. But no, it's like we just have to be okay with being satisfied with that 616 mile on the track, even if that's like literally the only thing of value that was accomplished today. And I did that like in an hour, right? So, so I guess the thing I'd say to future Dallin is like, I know you might be tempted to waste time and stress about stuff, but I promise you, if you can just kind of lock in like you did on the track today, apply that to your other endeavors. Even if it feels slow, even if it feels like you're wasting time, like if you're really trying to move things forward, you're like working towards things, like that's not a waste of time at all. Like you're moving things along. I think sometimes I stress about, oh, I have to do this perfect thing today, and I was really stressed about that, and I genuinely was just really, really lazy. And guess what? Life goes on. Yesterday was a lazy day, and then I played a lot of video games. Today was a lazy day, and then I just watched a bunch of videos, and it wasn't like bad, and it really wasn't good either. Watched a lot of Johnson Brothers, just thinking, oh man, if it's so easy. And it's like, well, they had to get there, right? You have to maintain. I think that's something we forget. You have to go through the process to get to that point. So anyway, right now we're just choosing to be grateful for our 18-day streak, I think. What's up, Baras? I hope you're good. You're the first chatter today. But yeah, we're just choosing to be grateful for that, choosing to be more intentional. And like I'll say this real quick. To have 1 month, 1 month of super locked in, of planning the day, being intentional, 1 month of being intentional with your life is better than 6 months of just doing whatever, like doing willy-nilly, like whatever you want, like whatever it is, right? Because if you've planned out every single hour of the day and you've got some clear goals and you got something you're working towards, you're making progress on it, I really do genuinely believe you would make more progress in that month than you would in 6 months of just kind of like winging it. We'll just like go for it. We'll just get up. We'll just do stuff. That's what I believe. And it might be even bigger than that. And there's just no, because it's like it's not easy to do that. It's tough. It's obviously very tough to be so disciplined with that. Eris has to leave. That's okay. You do you, Eris. You do you. See, you have the gift you have the ability to choose, Eris. So you do you, dude. You do you. Um, I watched a bunch of Smash Bros videos too. I just kind of bounced around, dude. I went from watching some Johnson videos, the Johnson Brothers videos, to the North Valley group videos, to the Smash Bros videos. I was just watching all these videos. It was just, and I think the main thing was the posture I was in was like this, right? I was just sitting, just watching the screen. Da, 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 da. It's like that's not going to lead to anything valuable. It's just sitting, looking at a screen, unless you're like actually doing something. In which case, I was not. But today, just doing the running I did on the track, that was admirable. That was solid. That was good. So we're just praying and we're asking future Dallin to please be more intentional and to give yourself grace for everything that's happened. Yes, you could have planned out today so much better. You could have planned out 5 hours of video games, or you could have done all these things, and you didn't. And guess what? It's okay. Life still goes on. Um, you still got some wins. You still got the 10,000 steps. You're still doing this. You stayed away from pornography. That's great, right? There's a win in that. Um, so yeah, it's like just give yourself that grace, move forward. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So this is really the end. We're moving tomorrow. It's mind blowing. It's really mind blowing. Time is flying by. Could have done way better preparing for this. But we're doing what we can. Vin, what's up? I'm from North Carolina originally. North Carolina. Make some pancakes tomorrow because I still haven't made those. Make some pancakes. Dude, if we could shave tonight, that'd be so fire. Because, like, I don't want to, but it'd be so good. Just really hope. I think running for me really, really helps. Yeah, North Carolina. I think it really, really helps when I run because it just helps me calm down and put my energy in a different direction, and it's just good stuff. So, yeah, overall, it was good. It was good. I'm glad we got to 10,000 steps. Honestly, pretty impressed we got to 10,000 steps, even though, yeah, even though today was pretty not great. I mean, I'm just unemployed. We're just kind of chilling. Like, it's just, I mean, I'm not necessarily super down. I'm actually genuinely kind of excited. It's like I feel kind of excited with all the running I did today. But yeah, I just feel very far behind in terms of where I could be. I don't like living in apartments with roommates. I would much rather be living in my own place right now. Although the place I'm going to, I have some really good roommates, so it should be chill. But yeah, there you go. Life goes on. 30, single, chilling. Um, Overall, like we're on a good momentum. So as long as we keep building momentum, we'll surpass where we thought I could be, which is good. So it's like that's the rule of compounding. You keep adding it up, you don't miss a day, it'll stack up very, very well for you. And I think one of the biggest things is believing in your dreams, believing in yourself, trusting in better days to come, and not listening to all the jibber jabber of other people, just locking in. Like if there's something you really want, there's an identity you really want to have, um, super, super important just to lock in and do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes, man. I mean, if I truly did that for like 6 months, dude, I'm sure I could be in my own apartment in 6 months. So, it's like 700. I don't know how much the rent is in North Carolina, but Utah, it's like 5 to 700 is kind of what usually what it is. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I've also made some mistakes, obviously. So there's some feelings of shame with that, moving past those. And yeah, we're just trying to genuinely get to a better place so I can be trusted with more than I currently have. And yeah, that's kind of it. But we're doing these daily YouTube live streams, so that's been good. That's been helpful. So yeah, think that's the play. Just plan things out better, because then you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it more too. And you can always schedule in a YouTube binge or something if you want to, and then you could actually like enjoy it and be there instead of feeling like you're robbing your future self. You are a true gentleman, bro. I've seen today. Oh, thank you. We're just being me. Yeah. I want to get better. I want to improve. I want to change. And I want, yeah, to be able to inspire and help other people. So I have to get to a better place. But yeah, we're moving out of here, and that should be a huge, huge help. And then I just play a lot more video games and just have it all planned out more, and it should be really good. No, dude, I've never been to another country. Never been. So I have not. I have not. Yeah. Soon. Someday soon. I would like to do that. Yeah. Well, probably got to finish up making the Instagram post I was working on. Traveling is healing. I agree. And I agree completely. When you're not stuck in the same place all the time, absolutely. I've done some traveling. I think moving to this new place will be great. Just start over and like really internalize and be more present. I think that'll be great. But we are stacking on some behaviors that we are working on here. So we're going to keep building it up basically. Because the 6:16 mile I ran on the track today, you don't do that just getting out of bed. Most people, I would argue, most people on planet Earth can't run a 6:16 mile. So give ourselves grace for that. I've been training. And then, yeah, doing these daily YouTube live streams is also, there's a benefit in that too. Could help out some people. And it's here. It's here for somebody that needs it. And it's helps me get my thoughts more out there because I'm showing up for myself here. That's what we're doing. So overall, pretty good result. Oh, I ran a 6:16 mile. Yeah, 6 minutes, 16 seconds. Yeah. I just ran that on the track just like an hour ago. So yeah, sleep should be a lot better at the new place. Should have a lot better relationship with social media because I can just talk to my roommates and stuff if I'm bored. Yeah, 6:16. And it should be really good. Should be really, really good. So definitely want to do that. Want to keep moving forward. End this on a high note as possible. So mine's 5:43. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't broken six since high school. So my best is a 5:39. That's my best ever. I was 17. So I want to get down to that point, but I have not done that. The last lap around the track, I ran it in or the third lap, I ran 4:42. So I could have broken 6 day if I ran like a crazy person, but that last lap was a bit too slow for that. But yeah, 5:43, that's fast, man. That's solid. That's solid. I appreciate you being here. It's good to chat with somebody. I think it was the first I mean, like we were just chilling here for like 28 minutes, like and then you hop on. You can do a lot better. You can, and you will. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Only went to the gym here a couple of times, went to the hot tub a couple of times, but yeah, we'll just do better. I did watch the entirety of Avatar: The Last Airbender while I was living here, so that was legit to watch the whole thing. For myself, I'd already seen it before with my cousins or my siblings, but I got to watch that the whole time, the whole thing while I was here. Um, yeah, clean the camera. Yeah, that's we got to do that. Um, yeah, I'll have to do that when I end the live stream. But yeah, just want to have things a lot more planned out, enjoy things a lot more, be more intentional, more focused. Should be really good. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Try to be on around noon or something. We'll see when I wake up. But yeah. No, I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Just don't really think that'd be my thing. But yeah. Yeah. Well, I probably got to go to bed. But appreciate you hopping in, Ben. Subscribe if you would like to see me again. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to take a shower. We're going to shave a bit. Even just a little bit would be helpful. And then try to plan things out a little bit for the new chapter. Maybe just if we can plan on like the next couple months. And yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, much love. Appreciate you. God bless you too. He is good.